Hi guys, hi mi gordita. ¿Qué pasó con esa? What are you doing, Tobies? What are you doing, Teddy? Vamos a ver si es verdad. ¿Qué pasó, gordita? Guys, I gotta go. Hello guys. Hello guys, don't be shy. Say hi. Lexi, you okay, baby? Hi guys. Don't be shy. Say hi. Yes, Lexi. Lexi, you okay, mama? Hello there. Hola. Hello. Where are you from? I'm doing good. How are you doing? What part of the country are you from? Or the world are you from? Oh, that's awesome. Hello, hello. Oh my God, the Air Force dude. What's up? As soon as you say Air Force, you're going to have to just change your name from Air Force. How are you? How's life? Oh, excuse me. How's your new year going? Give me a second. I'm going to prop that up in 1 second. Hold on. Gotta tie my hair back. What is new? Hold on a second, hon. Let me fix this. I gotta head out in like 15 minutes, but I was like, I gotta, do a mini live stream on my lunch break. I feel like I look like a nun today. Do I not look like a nun? How's school? Should I turn on the Wi-Fi and see if that makes the quality better? Can you guys see me all right? Let's do something stupid and turn on the Wi-Fi and see what happens. Look at how short my hair is, dude. I had to cut it. My ends were really bad. It's fine, balance. Got to attend a marriage of one of my close friends. Nice. Are you excited? How old is your close friend? How old are they when they're getting married? I feel like the quality got better. It's a little hot. Look what my mommy gave me. Oh, I'm going to show you guys what my mommy gave me for Valentine's. That's awesome, though. Are you excited for their marriage? Do you get along with the wife? Do you like her? I don't have a routine. Life is crazy. My grandmother right now is in the hospital. My dad officially got deported to Mexico, even though we're not Mexican. So it's been cray-cray. It's been a little cray-cray. Oh, that's perfect. I think 32 and 35 is a great age to get married. I feel like you really know who you are as a person, where you want to be. And I think after 30, I don't think young marriages work out, unfortunately. Never say never. I know that there's a couple of people out there in the world that have gotten married in their early 20s and they decided not to get a divorce and stick it and they're still together. But I also think the person that you are in your 20s is not the person that you are in your 30s. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all grow up, we all change. I think it's normal in humans to constantly want to evolve and do better for themselves and stuff like that. So that I agree with, but it does kind of suck. Right. 30s feel safe. And it's not even about being safe. It's more of like, it's, who you are and you know where you want to be. I feel like in your 20s, I don't know about you guys. I had a lot of anxiety in my 20s. Do you feel the same? No, I am on my lunch break. I was at work. I'm here for my lunch break. I'm always working. ASMR. All right. I love typing. No, I'm on my lunch break, babe. I'm on my lunch break responding to my emails and messages. Isn't that crazy? I'm working on my lunch break for myself. Oh, talking about working on my lunch break for myself. It's tax season. I need to make an appointment for my husband's taxes. So the never-ending story of never ending anywhere. Let's see if I can scan this. So yeah, honey, I'm literally going to go back to work. I work from 10 to 7. I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning. Oh, thank you. Easier said than done. Between school and work and stuff, I'm ready. I'm ready to retire. I need a sugar daddy. If you know of anyone, hit me up. I'll tell them my man is my cousin. We look alike. JK. Or maybe not JK. I don't know. Depends on the person. No, just kidding. Like, being an adult sucks. My dumb ass, I feel like we're all such in a rush to like grow up and be independent and stuff. And I'm just like, no, thank you. Ew, gross. No, thank you. I want to go back home. No, thank you. Like, I lived in my own little world as a kid. And it was a total vibe. And yeah. Oh my gosh. Please don't tell me I have to do that again. No. You see, everything's a complicated thing. I took a picture of that and I scanned it with my phone. Now I have to freaking check it. What about you? What country are you in? Watching cartoons, playing games? Yes. Not having. Okay, so it's one thing I tell my stepkids. I feel like when we're children, we don't appreciate how much free time we have. Like, let me tell you guys something. I feel like I wasted so much of my free time. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it. I feel like I wasted so much of my free time. And you're a kid, so you don't know any better, you know? You feel me? That's one thing I tell my stepkids. Be smart about your time. Let me write this real quick. Hi, please see attached is a picture of his taxes. This is going to be for the business account as well as his personal account. Can you please let me know how much everything will be? Thank you so much. And if I need to go in person or if I could sign it electronically. I have CC'd him in the email as well. Do you have an ETA as to when the taxes will be completed and filed? Kind of vacation for his marriage? Oh my God, I love that. So is it like a multiple day? The business made no money this year. Yeah, we have a business account. Dude, last year was tough. No money. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think for everybody financially, it wasn't horrible for me, but we actually ended up deciding to move in with my mom and my grandmother just because my grandmother is so elderly and stuff like that. And to help my mom out, we help each other out. So her house needs a lot of work too, which we haven't started on that, which we're going to see how things play out and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's no choice. Personally, I've been living on my own since I was 19. Um, and it was my choice, and I've always been a very independent woman, but I think it was time to help each other out. We still have boxes everywhere, dude. Like, this is so, like, embarrassing. Look, because we're waiting. We got another, like, little house for the backyard, so we can, because we're taking two houses and putting them into one house. We literally have two kitchens, two living rooms. My couch is outside. It looks good outside, but my couch is outside until it gets, I guess, heat and wet, and then we got to throw it away. But in the meantime, we're using it outside. So we have two couches, two living rooms, two kitchens, two of everything. So we do what we got to do, boo. Not really a big house. How many members in our family? None. Like, it literally is my mom and my grandmother. My stepdad got deported. Steven and I, it's just four of us. The house isn't that big. It's smaller, but it's a nice house. There's four of us. Um, we all have our own rooms. Steven and I have our room. My mom has her room, and my grandmother has her room. One day I'll give you guys a tour. And yeah, it's just a little bit claustrophobic right now because we have so much stuff. Thank you. I want to get it retouched, but every time I get it retouched, it never heals. But I love it. So yeah. I wish it was a big house and we had all this space because that would be amazing. But I'm not telling you that the house has two rooms, two bedroom. No, no, no. The house, okay, I have my own kitchen. My mom has her own kitchen, like as far as like plates and cups go. So when we moved in, we had to like merge everything. That's why I have so much stuff that's still in a box. Does that make sense? I'm not telling you I have two living rooms. I'm telling you we have two living room set furnitures that we had to like merge into one. Who is it in your family? It's you, mom, dad, and sister, brother? Tell me the tea. All right. Let me check my email one more time. Oh my God, how did I guess that? Why is it going to be full later? Tell me. I love that though. As long as mom, dad, sister, brother, as long as everybody gets along, I think that's so important. I feel like living together with different personalities, even if it's your mom or your dad or your sister, your brother, it can be hard. And I love it when everybody gets along. Be ASMR. And I hate that when there's outside problems. What do you mean there's no one to handle legals? Explain the tea. Facts. Everything's fine. I feel like, listen, perfection doesn't exist. All families have their drama. All families have their secrets. All families have their issues. You feel me? You get what I'm trying to say? Nobody's perfect. But it could always be worse. It could always be worse. I know some people may disagree with that, but it can. It can always be worse. Okay, I got a response. I agree. And if you got to do that, you got to do it. So at first, I was like, I don't want to move back home with my mom because I felt like I was taking a step back from being an adult. But no, I'm over that phase, thankfully. I feel good about it now because how do I explain it? I feel good about it now just because they need me, you know. Yeah, we're saving some money. Like I was telling my mom, we thankfully we get along pretty darn good. But nobody's perfect. Even with my husband, I love him to death. We get along great. We have a beautiful relationship, but we have our disputes like everyone. And you're going to have disagreements with your dad, and you're going to have disagreements with your mom. That is so normal. And you're going to have disagreements with your sister that I bet you love so much. But I think it's beautiful when everyone can have a seat and talk about things. You know what I mean? Try not to push anything under the rug. I think that's a big thing in a lot of families, unfortunately. And I think we're all guilty of that at one time or another in our life, where we're like, we don't say anything to like keep the peace, or we'll keep quiet, or we'll keep it to ourselves, and then we explode. That's not good. Yeah, of course I do. I'm currently in school. I only have 5 or 6 classes left for my bachelor's. I want to be monetized on YouTube. I think that was my goal last year, and December came and went, and it didn't happen. Dude, even if I make $5 off of YouTube, I think that'd be amazing. Literally, even if I make $5, I don't care. I do it because I love hanging out with you guys. I do it because how cool is it that we got to talk to each other? How cool is it that we got to know of each other and each other's existence, you know? How cool is that? Um, but yeah, I definitely think that's important to have, you know, goals. I do want to buy a house, but you don't live in America. I know I've asked you this before, and I know for a fact you don't live here. I gotta go back to work. I could have bought a house a couple years ago when the houses were really expensive. I don't think it's worth it. I told my man, like, I don't think it's worth paying $5,000 a month for a house because I don't make $5,000 a month. I make very basic money. I'm still technically in school. Right now, the job market in America is not the best. Ow, my foot fell asleep. It's like the worst. And little things like that. Bye, guys. Bye, Lexi. Bye, Teddy. Bye, Tobies. And the job market right now is not the best. Not even central, like eastern, all over. I think you have to be like in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere, there's houses that are affordable. But the problem about living in the middle of nowhere, yeah, what are you going to do for a living? Where are you going to work at? So, hold on, you guys. I'm going to switch over with me while I drive back to work. Ow. My leg's numb. That's like the worst feeling. But I don't want to be a slave to a house. I don't want to be a slave. I want to be able to live and eat out once a week and be able to afford groceries and stuff. Everything in America has skyrocketed. I don't like this president. I don't agree with this president. I know the president only has control over a certain amount of stuff. But yeah. Yeah, me too. I would love to earn a hell of a lot to have a big house. I want a big house with a pool. And again, it's always beautiful to dream and stuff like that. And I think it will happen. You know, there's a saying in Spanish, vista larga pasos corto, which means long vision, short steps. Like you can get there taking short steps little by little. But I think that's my big dream right now is just being monetized on YouTube. Even if it's $5-10 a month, because YouTube does not pay you that much. You have to be like Mr. Beast. And it's a lot. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and stuff like that, but yeah, that's my goal right now. Slowly, you know, Shirley, thank you. If you have seen any of my other videos, please like, comment, and be like, yo, I'm the Air Force guy. What's up? You know, that way I know I'm like, oh my god, it's my bestie from the Air Force. How are you though? What are your big dreams? And also too, I feel like my dreams have shifted. Which is so crazy because this is something. Hi, Addie, baby. I miss you. Addie the baddie's here. Aye, Captain. You know, I feel like, too, when I was younger, when I was in my early 20s and late 20s, I was like, work. And I still do. I want to, you know, I'm actually have an interview on Monday for a second job. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know where I'm going to find the time. But I want to definitely do that. And little things like that. Let's go. Can I go? Oh my god. They need to put a light here. Like. So. I think that's great and amazing too. But also too, my goals have shifted from working 24/7 and making money to, yes, I want to make money. Yes, I like to be financially stable. And thank God, I'm very blessed to where I have always been able to pay my rent on time and stuff and never been homeless, because admit it, here in America, a lot of people are one bad paycheck away from being homeless, one call out sick from being without a job. I missed you, boo. I was literally telling Paige, like, Paige, where's Addie? I miss her. I love her. Where's she at? How was Crazy Hair Day? What did you do to your hair today? Paige was telling me about it, that you guys had Crazy Hair Day today and she was gonna wear a tiara. What did you do? Hi, Paige. Oh my god, I was just asking Addie, what did you girls do for Crazy Hair Day? Tell me everything. But my goals also have shifted to being healthier. I think in America here, a lot of the food is so unhealthy, and you got to be like hyper vigilant what you put in your body. And it's not about being fat or skinny, because I'm a fat bitch and I'm always gonna be a fat bitch. Tomorrow's twin day. You're not matching with your twin? Well, I get it. Twin day, you're supposed to match with somebody that's not your twin. Duh. My list is like, get married, settle well, get a bush plane or private plane, fly with my girl and kids. I love that. Like in the countryside, US. I love that. I think this is super important. I love the fact that you want to get married and have a girl and stuff, but your partner can make or break you. Make sure that you get somebody that's your best friend. You want to have someone by your side, and you got to think about it like this. This is a person Have those hard conversations when you guys are dating, even if it's uncomfortable and weird. Be like, what do you think about raising kids? How do you want to raise them? How do our views differentiate? What? How do our views differentiate? What is the word I'm talking about? How are our views different of raising families and kids? What are our values? What are our core values? I love reggaeton. My boyfriend hates reggaeton. You know, he hates it. But to me, that's not like a big core value. But we have the same values in raising families. I think that's really what's important. I'm not saying everything has to be the same. I'm not saying you both need to love pineapple on pizza. But you also need to be with somebody that's okay with getting half the pizza with pineapple just for them. Does that make sense? This is going to be your best friend forever. Like, they're going to be with you through the death of your parents, because your parents are going to last forever. How are they going to take that? What are their financial values? What do they view? Do they want to work? Are you only going to work? Like, there's so many conversations that I think a lot of people jump into marriage without having. I've got a low grade on the test today, and they said, don't worry about it. You'll get a good grade next, because I know how you are. Aw. But what did you do? What? Differentiate. You're so smart, bro. Differentiate. You're such a smarty pants. How's crazy hair day? Oh, wow. That sucks, but what was it? Math or something? I know you got this. Plus, I don't know about you, but I had a teacher back in the day. Every time I would, like, the lowest grade that we would get, they would drop it. Like, if you were like a A/B student and you got like one bad grade, they would just drop it. Good thing is just one test, not a class, you know? Don't be too hard on yourself, babe. I really agree. Thanks a lot. It feels good to talk to you. Yeah, I love talking to you guys about everything and everything. You guys know I'm an open book. And listen, I'm not the smartest person in the room, and that's okay. Vocab words. I just got stuck on the test. What? That's crazy. You got this, babe. You can retake it. It's just one test. I know you. And I'm going to say the same thing that person told you. You will do better next time. It's just one test. I had to take math 3 times in college. Finally passed on the 3rd try. I suck at math. Horrible. But you know what? I didn't give up. Another person would have been like, I don't want to go to school anymore. I'm going to give up and not pass this class. I did it 3 times. 3rd time's the charm. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat. I'm going to get some coffee at work. So yeah, I think that's super important. You know, have a best friend. Enjoy. Don't have kids too early. I love kids. I don't have any kids right now. I know I'm probably late to the party, but enjoy your life. Travel. Get to know each other. You know, have lots of sex. You know what I mean? Like, protection. You know, enjoy people. Get to learn. Go to different countries. Experience life. And then settle down and have kids. That's good. That's awesome. Oh, you guys, I'm pulling up to my job in like 5 minutes. I gotta make a call before I pull up. Thank you guys for coming with me and hanging out. It was such a pleasure speaking with you, Mr. Air Force Captain. What should I call you? Air Force? I can't wait. Listen, you better invite me to your freaking graduation. I don't care if you're on the other side of the world. You better invite me to your graduation. I think that would be majestic. Can you believe that if like a random person that none of your family or friends know, hi, we met on YouTube. Yeah, no, he invited me like 5 years ago. Oh no, babe. The other guy that's on here, he's in the Air Force Academy, and he was telling me about it, and I was like, do it. You're almost done, girl. You're graduating this year. Are you excited that you guys are almost graduating? You have 1 more year though, right? Guys, I love you guys. I have to go. I don't want to go, but I have to go. Bye, guys. Hearts. Next year. And yes, whoop. Okay, boo. So, does that mean next year you're going to be a senior? I would get confused, like juniors and sophomores. No, you're a junior. Right? 2027. Girl, I graduated in 2011. Damn, I'm old. Not even 2020. I graduated in 2011. All right, guys. Have a good one. Love you all.